All right, 866-10 Fez. What's on your idea, Fezzy? I want to pull you into this thing today. I want to get you involved. What's got your mind?
Talking to my brother over the weekend, we were talking.
Which one?
The little one, Travis, and talking to him, and uses the term "duh" with me when talking about. I think we were talking about football, and said "duh" to me, and I'm thinking the most immature phrase that adults still use. I mean, you might as well still be saying, "I know you are, but what am I?" How does "duh" stay into the adult vocabulary?
I don't use it, and I don't think I would put up with it. If I said something and someone said "duh" back to me, I think they probably would like to say, "Let's throw hands," because you're calling somebody retarded if you say "duh." You're just saying everything that you said only an idiot would say.
Yeah, and I did call him. I go, "Did you just say 'duh' to me? I can't believe it." And he's like, "What?" You know, and I think I got another "duh" for it.
You know, there's a piece on Whackbed today when you were, or the other day, when you were on Opie's Eye, how you changed your voice when you found out that you were being videotaped.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. You turned into Fez.
Well, I think I saw Opie and just I was kind of in my own world, I think is what happened.
Well, you were talking to him at first, like a person, but then you became Fez.
Now, I know people, too, that will also use the term "not" from Wayne's World. They will still try to keep that going.
Who does that?
Well, I know Mother does it.
Yeah. You got to stop hanging out with your family so much.
What about the cousin of "duh," which is "derrr"?
I never even heard that.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a New Jersey thing, but we didn't say "duh." We would be like "derrr."
I've heard "derrr" before. It actually sounds almost more retarded than "duh." Like "duh" wasn't retarded enough.
Remember when you had a thing and I finally said you had to stop saying it around me?
Oh, yeah.
You remember what it was?
I know it was a football player saying it in a commercial.
What?
I can't remember what it was, though.
You know, you used to go, "Gah."
Oh,
gah. Because you were afraid to say God.
Right, I wasn't
so you
gonna
say "gah," and he started doing it all the time. And finally I go, "Dude, you fucking say "gah" to me again." And it's going to be on.
Well, it sounds like you're choking a little bit. I mean, how would you know not to give him the
Oh, now I know what you're talking about. At NEW, Fez tried to get a catchphrase going, right?
That's what I thought you meant.
And he stole it from a TV commercial, and it was "Boy Howdy."
Boy Howdy.
So Fez decides, I'm going to have a catchphrase for myself. The T-shirts will be made. So the first fucking day he comes in, and I'm not kidding, 8 phone calls, 8 times, he goes like this, "Boy Howdy." I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? What are you fucking saying that for? And he's like, I wanted to get like a phrase going like that I'm known for. I go, where did you get it from? A TV commercial. I go, then that's not your unique phrase.
It seemed like it was going to be big at the time.
I remember it very vividly. I didn't know the backstory behind it.
When he said "Boy Howdy"?
I remember he used to use it in promos, too. Like, "Boy Howdy, that hurts."
Yeah.
I remember that "Boy Howdy."
And I had to fucking eventually say to him, I go, first of all, we're in New York, okay? So I don't know what this fucking country bumpkin thing that you're trying to bring in.
It was pretty confusing. I mean, we were like, Fez has the rude and rude. Why? What's the
Yeah,
point?
why is the rude was his own?
Perfect. What's the "Boy Howdy" about?
And why did you say rude and rude twice?
Because it was doubly rude. It was so incredibly rude,
Well,
you had to say rude twice.
But so you do think to yourself, I'm going to get a catchphrase going.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Which of your catchphrases have worked out?
I think rude and rude has worked out.
We were just discussing that, so okay.
Trying to think if anything else caught on. I don't think it did. I don't think anything else ever worked.
Well, I mean, what about "hey"? I guess that's... Is that a little too broad? Like
I think "hey" was his catchphrase, too. Hey!
Right, that's
I
what
think
mean.
"thank you" caught on. Thank you. I think that was there.
I guess that's the way that you say "hey" and "thank you" more than those being a catchphrase.
That's just as important to a catchphrase, I think. As equally as important as the words.
No, I'll give you that. But the word should have some kind of cleverness to it in the way that supposedly "Boy Howdy" did. John, you're on the Run of Fez show.
Hey, what about face? It seems some redheads don't want to let that term go.
Yeah, Dave is a face guy. Sean in Alabama.
Hey, Ron, I was going to out my friend Fez on a Monday. He's been saying, for the last month, and it's been driving me crazy. Every time he gets excited about a subject, he'll start saying, and it's driving me crazy.
Yeah, I don't think he's doing that as a catchphrase, though.
No, not at all. No, that's a verbal crutch that I didn't realize was being thrown out so much. So those things do have to be pointed out to me.
Pat from Menaki says, whatever is the retort of an empty mind. Extremely true, Pat. Extremely true.
What if you do it like Clueless and you make a W with your fingers and thumbs?
No, that's witty.
Whatever.
By the way, Pat is one of the people that, of course, can reach me during the show. And there is some talk on this on rf.net. Let's bring back the instant feedback. Ronnie B back up on AIM during the show. We stopped that because as I would be reading the aims, it would panic you, Fez.
Yeah, I would, I would lose.
You need me to look at you.
Right. So that would be a problem for me.
So as I'd be going through the aims, there would just be dead air.
Oh.
So we dropped the aims.
I see.
As I was panicked more. I don't know what the panic was about. I knew you weren't, it wasn't like you were getting up and walking away to go read instant feedback.
I wasn't going to leave you. I'm never going to leave you.
Thank you.
I'm never going to walk out.
That's good to know. All right, now there you go. You're walking out now.
Boy, howdy.
Don't do that, please. So it's now gone. So see, I don't think instant feedback would be. No, I would like in here. No, not out there, in here. Yeah, in the studio, by the mic. But no, that's the opposite way. So, yeah, I think the instant feedback, but all right, now you're just coming back and forth, and it's really throwing me off. It's confusing me. Getting me very tense. And just wondering. All right, now you're coming back and forth to the mic. So the instant feedback, I think it could be a distraction for me. Is what I was going to say. All right, now you're just mouthing more. You're acting like you're talking, but you're not saying anything. Into the microphone.
Don in New York.
The faggot of the opera.
The faggot of the opera.
That was your catchphrase for a while.
I don't think that one caught on.
That one I liked. You know why?
Why?
Faggot. So funny.
I don't think there was enough ways to use it.
There's just one is plenty. Catherine, you're on Run of Fez.
Hi, boys. I hate to burst Fezzy's bubble, but Rude and Rude came from the 90s sitcom Full House. Little Jodie Sweetin used to go.
Oh, Catherine, how wrong you are. They never said Rude and Rude on Full House.
What did they say?
They said how rude.
No,
and I was rude and rooting long before how rude, my friend. Long before, Catherine, not to give away an age, but long before. You are mistaken, dearie.
Full House came out in the 80s.
80s, 90s. Rude and Rude.
Yeah, but they weren't saying rude and rude either.
Matt in Arizona.
Hey, Ronnie, I used to hear Fez start the show about a year and a half ago every day with, hiya, buddies.
Oh, yeah, that was always... And then Earl took it.
Was that supposed to be your catchphrase?
Yeah, I think that was one. Yeah, that was like just a minor catchphrase. Hiya, buddies.
Where'd you get that from?
Well, I guess I got it from you.
The Ron and Ron show.
Yeah.
So your catchphrase is if you see something on TV or heard it on the radio, I'm going to do it. Just like your boy Howdie, you got from a commercial. Your Rude and Rude, you got from somewhere. Susan in Jersey.
Hey, Ronnie and Fez. Actually, I wanted to complain about another catchphrase, not of Fez's. I cannot understand when people say it is what it is. I think it's a cop-out.
Well, you know, they're basically saying, you're telling me something and there's nothing I can do about it. And I also hate when people say, well, what comes around goes around. Not necessarily true. A lot of things come around, you never see them again. Not everything comes back around. And there is no such thing as instant karma. Doesn't happen that way.
So be it. That's one. So be it. You're saying you're powerless to change things?
Well, it is.
So be it.
It's done.
What?
It is what it is.
You're a person.
Nothing I can do.
Go out. Yes, there is. Go out and rectify the situation.
I can't get involved in life.
Yeah, you can.
That's what I start saying. My new catchphrase is, everything you say doesn't mean jack shit to me.
Oh, okay.
So, Fez, you want to work on a new catchphrase? Is that where you're going with this?
Yeah, probably need a new one here. I'd like to at least come up with something to replace "duh" in the world.
Rather than having a catchphrase, why don't you just treat every thing like it's individual? Just be in the moment.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it being in the moment would mean where that catchphrase becomes appropriate. All right, everybody left again. So everybody's gone at this point. So yeah, just talking about the catchphrases, and what happens is that the boy Howdie didn't catch on, and the duh is out there everywhere, duh and not, and I think it's too soon to go to break. And the problem there is that it's people basically still doing kid talk into their adulthood.
I love how you said the same thing the last time I walked out.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, it was very Matrix. Marty, you're on Ron and Febs.
Hey, guys. I hate when people say everything happens for a reason.
Yeah, it doesn't. Some things don't happen for a reason at all. Hey, Rob, what do you got for me, buddy?
I hate when it's the not for nothing, but everybody starts the sentence off with that. Not for nothing. What does that mean?
Not for nothing.
See it.
And they think they can get away with anything. And they're like this. Not for nothing, Dave, but you're a douchebag. You know that?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Oh, but that's something.
I'm just saying.
That's not nothing, though.
They can also do that, too. I'm just saying. You drop it, I'm just saying you can get away with anything. All right, that's it. I'm walking out.
What? But with not for nothing, what is are they saying that this shouldn't be important, but it is? I don't understand all right, everybody's gone again. Everybody's gone. I'm getting hand cues that I don't know what they mean. I'm not sure what the hand cues are all about. So I'm just not sure. But with the not for nothing, is that it's not worth mentioning, but I'm going to mention it anyway? Or is that the opposite, where it's like, this is worth mentioning, even though it seems like it's not? I really don't know where the not for nothing is coming from. And with the I'm just saying, there's not a good thing that's going to follow that. There is no good sentence that I'm just saying, you're a hell of a driver. I'm just saying, you know what? You made a fantastic pie. So there was never going to be a good thing. So I guess that's why it has the qualifier on it. So, all right. So now I'm getting some music piped in here while I'm by myself. Can't really go to the phones. So I'm getting a little Andrew Gold played for me.
His mother and father said, what a lovely boy. We'll teach him what we learned. Oh, yes.
Well, not for nothing, he was a lovely boy. Yeah, here it comes. the catchphrase now. Oh, what a lonely boy, as I sit in here by myself. Fez Watley, oh, what a lonely boy.
In the summer of 53, his mother brought him a sister.
Hey, Rocky, what do you got for me, pal?
What's up, buddies? Shit rolls downhill. My fucking boss says that all the time. It's a bullshit excuse for when he fucks up and tries to blame it on someone else.
Yeah, it's not even a bullshit excuse. He's just telling you. If this fucks up, you're in trouble.
At least he's honest about that.
Yeah, I agree. Shit rolls downhill is an old Army expression. And it just means if we don't do this, I'm going to fucking take it out on you guys.
You would think, though, shit would actually stick to the hill.
Well, sometimes it rolls.
Like logs? Actual logs of shit?
The logs of shit will roll down a hill.
Okay.
And then who's it going to hit? The privates.
All right.
That's all he's saying.
If it's a big enough hill, the shit, it should miss a lot of people.
Just don't see shit as rolling.
What else has been on your mind, Big Cat? What else is bothering you?